got these three tracks of talks with Russia.
Yeah.
One is U.S.-Russia, one is NATO-Russia, another is broader European security talks. For the U.S.-Russia talks, is there scope, in terms of what the agenda looks like? What are the specific areas you want to focus on?
Sure, that's exactly right. There are three sets of talks next week. They start on the 10th in Geneva. Those will be led by Deputy Secretary Sherman. Then there's the 12th in Brussels, the NATO-Russia Council, and then the 13th in Vienna, which is the OSCE, which will start then will be represented by our ambassador to the OSCE, Mike Carpenter. So let me give you a preview, as you just asked, for what to expect. Russia has of course raised, as you've seen them raise publicly, they've also raised privately, the issue of European security. Let's be clear, over the past 2 decades, it is Russia that has invaded 2 neighboring countries, interfered in many other elections, used chemical weapons to attempt assassinations on foreign soil, and violated international arms control agreements. We and our allies will be raising those issues and other issues with Russia in the days and weeks ahead, and certainly as a part of these talks. And of course, we cannot forget that there is an ongoing Russian military occupation in Ukraine. In addition to the 3 meetings next week, we will continue to actively support progress on the Minsk Accords to resolve the current conflict in the Donbass. There have been a number of proposals, of course, that Russia has already published or put out there, advocated for. President Biden has made clear that we can make progress on some issues while others are not viable. We're not responding to them point by point, and I don't expect we will in these negotiations because, in our experience, you don't make actual progress by negotiating in public, and also because many of the proposals don't merit such a response. But Russia is very familiar with our positions, which are grounded in the fundamental principles of European security they once agreed to, including that borders cannot be redrawn by force, and countries have the sovereign right to determine with whom they associate. Finally, we don't know what next week's conversations will bring, but our approach to the discussions will be pragmatic, results-oriented, and we believe there are areas we can make progress on with Moscow, make progress on if they come to the table ready to do that. And obviously, that's the nature of diplomacy.